Gluten is in grains. Gluten is the sticky protein that can be hard to digest. High gluten grains include rye and especially wheat, and they're traditionally used to make breads. I'm sure you've heard about this, as it's recently become a very hot topic because so many people are realizing that they have gluten sensitivities. This is believed to be due to a compromised digestive system, which could be a result of the overuse of antibiotics and all the processed foods in the American diet, which we so often refer to as SAD. This means the standard American diet. You'll hear us refer to this in various trainings, so get familiar with that term. This helps us understand why so many people feel better when they go on a low-carb diet. It's not because of the carbohydrates, it's because of the wheat and the gluten insensitivity, and so many people are intolerant to it. So when they cut it out of their life, they feel better. But the problem here is they were never eating the good carbs, and now they've just eliminated carbs rather than switching over to the good carbs. People with digestive system disorders like Crohn's, colitis, IBS, candida, overgrowth, any intestinal dysfunction could have a difficult time digesting gluten grains. There are alternatives that include buckwheat and quinoa, millet, amaranth, and rice. These are gluten-free grains. It's pretty safe to start with rice or quinoa. Start there and slowly familiarize yourself with the others. Let's just spend a minute on quinoa, since it's one of my favorites and has so many health benefits. Quinoa is a tiny, ancient Peruvian seed that has a mild, nutty flavor, and it's very easy to digest. Quinoa is versatile as rice, but has a protein content that's superior to most other grains because it contains all 8 essential amino acids. It's filled with magnesium, B vitamins for energy, iron, zinc, potassium, calcium, vitamin E, as well as a good source of lysine, which is an amino acid that's important for tissue growth and repair. It strengthens the kidneys, the heart, and the lungs. Quinoa is gluten-free, like we said earlier, and alkaline for your body. All you have to do is mix 2 cups of water with 1 cup of quinoa. It's that easy to make. I love to make a huge stock of quinoa on Sundays and keep it to add to salads or sauces or various other dishes for the next 4 or 5 days. I use it to replace rice or beans in various recipes, but often just search online for a variety of cooked and cold recipes. Not all grains need to soak overnight. Kasha, buckwheat, millet, or quinoa, they don't need to be soaked. You can just use these in boiling water without soaking. And remember to chew your grains. Chew all the food that you put in your mouth, for that matter. We're so often forgetful in our rushed, hurried society to just slow down when we're eating and actually chew our food. Chewing releases specific enzymes in the mouth that are needed to digest carbohydrates and grains. Without them, you put so much stress on your digestive tract. This will lead you to have lessened energy and just be exhausted because your body has to spend an unnatural amount of energy on digestion. It just makes sense, right? Our digestive system starts the second food enters your mouth. If you skip a process, such as chewing, the rest of the system has to make up for it, and it's not that well equipped for it, is it? I mean, the intestines don't have teeth, so just think how hard they have to work to break down the food that your mouth was supposed to. Try chewing each mouthful at least 20 times at the beginning, maybe 25. I know, it's gonna seem odd, but at the beginning it'll feel like it's time consuming, but like anything, you'll get used to it. And not only that, it'll help you digest your food better, and it'll slow down the eating process, and it'll let your brain realize it's full before you overeat. So take it easy and take it slow.